Welcome to Ketchikan. So this isn't the best Norwegian port because they've got their own pier where they dock. And basically you go to this building ahead of us and you catch buses that take you in for like a 15-20 minute ride into town. So it kind of sucks when other cruise lines are parking right there in town. Now, last time I was here, where the buses dropped you off, it was still like a 15-minute walk into the cool part of town. I don't know, the interesting part of town. So we'll see. The masons, you'd think they'd be able to put a new coat of paint on the building. So, unique thing about Ketchikan, they don't have a lot of, let's say, corporate stores. They have a Walmart, it's outside of town. They have a Walmart, it's outside of town. The local officials wouldn't let them build it in town because they wanted to protect like the local grocers and stuff like that in the local stores. So you won't find many corporate places in town. You got to go outside of town, and my understanding is the Walmart they have here is extremely small. The Ketchikan area was originally a summer fishing camp for the Tlingit people. In 1885, a man named Mike Martin showed up. He'd been sent there by an Oregon canning company looking to establish a new canning place up in Alaska, and he decided this was a good place. In 1890, they only had a population of 40 residents, and by 1900, it was 459, and by 1910, they'd gone all the way up to 1,600 residents. So the town was really popping up around this cannery. Ketchikan has a few different nicknames. It's known as the salmon capital of the world, the rain capital of Alaska, and Alaska's first city. Now, they got that one because it's the most southern city in Alaska, in the Inside Passage area. They got a couple villages that are lower, but if you're taking a boat up to Alaska, Ketchikan's the first city you could come to. Now these are the happy recipients of the fish that don't make it all the way. They'll feast on these guys for weeks. Or they'll feast on the fish for weeks. If you ever get a chance, there's a very interesting thing. It's a documentary, but it's called Nature's Great Events. And it talks about the migration of the zebra and everyone else across the different savannas. And then one of them is talking about salmon run and how it benefits so many different animals, not just the salmon. Seems to be a lot of broken down boats in people's yards around here. Right after I passed this family, I heard a muffled yelling from inside one of the apartments to my left, and that turned into something weird. How you doing? So the saddest thing just happened. After I talked to that security guard, that's not the best part of town. I mean, they gotta have a security guard. There's a lot of homeless up there. And out of this house, right after I turned off the camera, came I wanna say a woman, might be wrong, dressed like all in leather with a mohawk, like she was just an extra in a Mad Max movie. I'm not even kidding. And she was yelling at me about something. I wanted to film her, but I didn't want to aggravate the situation with a crazy person. So, yeah, if you come to Ketchikan, stay in the tourist area. Don't go wandering out into the Mad Max area up the hill here. All right, that's our little walking tour of Ketchikan, Alaska. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Everybody have a great day. Be nice to each other.